Nice view now. Looks like a bit of a holiday area. Bogotá's sort of at the bottom of a big hill, and this is just over the other side of it. There was a shock to my system this morning, or this afternoon, on that mountain, and then had a few troubles with my bike. The arm on the pedal arm, it's been coming off. It's been loose, so it's like I can feel this wobbling, and then trying to fix it, but it's on the side of the road, really busy road, and just started to rain as well, so it's like, oh. But got it sorted. That's the most important thing. I was getting a bit worried I'd have to go back into Bogotá to get it fixed. But it's cold. I've got a rain jacket on, gloves, woolly hat. My legs were cold coming down the hill before. Peace out. Just sat side of the road having some pastries. It's what now? Oh, coming at nearly 4 o'clock. This is my lunch. Because it was on that climb, it was like I'll stop when I get to the top, and it just took forever. I've got a relatively nice view. So the sun's out now, which is good. So it's either sunny or raining today. It's not great. So just having some pastries. The amount of pastry shops in or bakeries just close to where I was staying, there was probably a half a dozen within a 5-minute walk. You know, so popular all over the place that I can see it, especially in Bogotá. I don't know about everywhere else. Seems strange how popular they are. Bogotá, I ain't really done anything for one day while I was there. I'll show you the video. I took photos really. I realise now that, excuse me, my phone and the GoPro are great. I need something where I can zoom in, so I've just ordered a new camera, so hopefully the videos will get a bit better once that arrives. That'll probably be in the next two weeks or so. Well, but I'll be doing some volunteer work then. Spoke to a couple who've got like an eco farm, and I'm going to go and help them out, do some work on their farm. And they put you up, and they feed me for breakfast and lunch, and then I have to cook myself in the evening. And they've got a lodgings as well, so I'm quite looking forward to that, to do something different. You know, my thing on all that stuff, oh no, it starts to rain again. My thing on all that stuff is it's a waste of time. That, charity, recycling, environmental stuff that everybody does and everyone beats the drum about, it's a waste of time for me. For me, it's a control device. I think all that's a control device. I think it's something that it's now become a government, an individual problem instead of a government problem. Pollution, environment, people who need money, charity, are government problems. They are not individuals' problems. That's why you pay your taxes, so those things get sorted. But what the governments have done, or I think the banks control the government, but what they've done is created it they've created fear on global warming. I think that's a nonsense. It's nowhere near what we think it is. I think that we've been globally warming since the last ice age, so you know that's nothing new. And it's to create a fear, pollution, create a fear. But they can stop all that. They're the only ones that can stop it. You know, it's like going to a big lake and then throwing a bit of salt in there and saying, okay, we're going to make this the sea now. No, we're not. Us throwing a little bit of salt in there ain't going to do it. It's going to take a massive global bodies that can do it. And the more that people do these things, so by the fact of doing it, you're perpetuating the problem. Because if you don't do it, then governments will have to act. But while people do little bits and bang the drum that everybody should do it, blah, 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 and don't say anything saying, no, it's not our thing. We elected you, you're the ones to fucking sort it out, get it sorted. When that happens, then everything will change and things will change. The next question is, though, and all these people who are mad on environmental things and everything, will you accept the consequences and the costs of doing all that as well? Which means that flights go sky high, you know, because we don't need to visit other countries, do we? You want to cut down on carbon emissions, we don't need to visit other countries. What do we need to do that for? We don't need goods from another country. What do we need that for? So we don't need all those shipping and things like that. We should be able to, we can't live on everything we need in our, we don't need as much electricity as we do. We don't really need the internet. We don't. So when you start to break it all down, is that will you take the consequence of it? So, you know, all those things for me are a bit of a nonsense, and I think we always look at it the wrong way around, you know. So that's I haven't had one of these for a bit, like, so I thought I'd stick one in. Someone commented on YouTube that they like me going on about things, but you know, check it. So for me, why people give to charity, why people do environmental stuff, is to make themselves feel better. It doesn't really make a difference. Charity stuff, some stuff, it will make a very small difference, but when we look at when you step right back and you go, okay, does it make a true difference? Not really, no. You know, when I was a kid, and I'm old now, I'm 50 later on this year. You know, when I was a kid, 10, we were having big appeals for Africa. That's 40 years we've been doing charity stuff for Africa. That ain't worked. We're still doing charity stuff for Africa. It's still no good over there for things like that, is it? You know, and possibly if consumerism up there, they wouldn't have the problem. But obviously, in 40 years we haven't got it right, so obviously it doesn't work. That's what we need to look at, instead of saying, oh, you know, listening to dickheads like Bono going, yeah, do this, man, and yeah, fuck off, give your money, you twat. Give half of your money, you don't need it all, and that'd be more than everyone sending £1. So, you know, yeah, don't work. Need a new strategy. That's the thing. There's a lot of companies in Africa making a lot of money out of it. They don't give back anything, do they? They just suck the life out of it. Also, so many people, especially left-wing people, want the world to be equal. It ain't going to happen. It's never going to happen. You know? And if the world was equal, would it be a good place? It'd be bland and not nice, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? So that's unfortunately part of life, like, that things aren't equal. Can we make it better? Yes, but as individuals we can't. So we have to give the people that we've given responsibility, they're the ones that should have the job, not us. And they could do it tomorrow with the click of a finger. But again, there's a cost. So peace out, or maybe that doesn't sound like peace, does it, man? You should see the amount of cyclists here around town. I've done the video, didn't I? But around town there was millions, or loads, even on this mountain. There was lots and lots of cyclists, and I mean loads, unbelievable amount. It's amazing. It's really cool that they block the roads off on a Sunday so people can cycle, which really encourages people to do it. There's people walking their dogs and all sorts of things on the roads that are blocked off. On this route there's you know, loads of cyclists and you know, lots of signs, and people are quite respectful in their cars. Some people always want to drive close to you, I don't know why. Or even try and get close to you when the cars are stopped in front of you. You know, it's like you're getting as close to me as you can, but you're only going to go at like 12 foot forward. There's no point. Oh, I forgot to say, I fell off my bike for the first time today. See the gutter down here, how it slopes off. I went down on the side like that, and I was stopping because there was something wrong with my crank, and then I went to put my foot down. It was lower than I thought. It was like, oh! And then I fell off. Oh, it's one of them ones where you look round to see if anyone's looking at you. This is a nice view. It's a really nice area. There's loads of nice restaurants on the hill. There's a really cool place with a lot of outside dining and loads of different places you can get stuff. The only problem is where I leave my bike while I queue up to buy my food. I'm a bit paranoid. And it was really busy. I could do with getting something cheap to eat. But none of this looks like it's cheap. It'll be too super touristy. Or, you know, expensive because you're here. Not like a little village. Don't know what this thing was. Weird shape. See, places like this, everyone's sat outside, bouncy castles, horse rides. I'm out of breath after going uphill. We got this now. Baby, hello. Oh, he's a good boy, isn't he? His friend's coming to say hello. Me? Hello. I know, you get the most fussed on your short legs. Hey, that's my water. Yeah, again, I took a wrong turn, or I missed my turning on this lovely little country road now. Going up over that mountain. It's quite nice and peaceful. This wasn't my best plan tonight. I'm heading into a big cloud which looks full of water. I'm in the middle of absolutely nowhere, and there's loads of houses, so finding somewhere to sleep tonight isn't easy. And it's uphill, so I'm pushing, which isn't good either. Lots of chickens in the tree. I've never seen them do that. I suppose they roost, don't they? So it just looks a bit different. into the mist. Everywhere I go there's houses, man. We're going to go further and further. Oh, this is quality.
Saludos a Inglaterra. Está en la calera, quizá.
La casa de Andrés Parra.
La casa de Andrés Parra. Un abrazo para todos los que lleguen a este hogar. Bienvenidos.
On duty's feeding the calf. Got dish for it. He's got to get something else. I don't know what. Super cool. This is. It's unbelievable that you take some stranger in the house that you randomly meet, and then ask them to stay the night. Then ask them to stay for a couple of days till the weather gets better.
Well, to Colombia. Welcome to Colombia. You said that we were
friends. Adios. Bye. Adios. Muchas gracias. See you soon. Bye bye. Bye. Oh. That was I'm nearly crying now. That was just amazing. A bit emotional. It's a bit weird. I come from Bogota and I come over the hill and you see the mist and everything, and I'm travelling down the road and it's dark. I see a man walking down the road and I stop him and I try to ask him if I can pitch my tent somewhere because I'm desperate now. I'd already stopped at a house and they said no. Fair enough. You know, there's some weirdo off the street that doesn't speak their language, and he invites me into his house and tries to phone someone to see if I can camp somewhere, and then he thought I was drunk actually because he couldn't understand me, so once he realised the situation, realised that I was sort of okay, he asked me if I wanted to stay at his house. He said I can't put my tent up inside, but I can sleep on the floor. So yeah, brilliant, thank you. And then as the night went on, some other friends came because it was a holiday, and so they were staying at his house as well. So they said, oh, we were decorating a room because we were going to have a baby, but the baby didn't come, and I could stay in that room. And I'm like, I just, you know, you just don't know what to say in that situation. Hello, Beryl. And just, you know, like, so grateful. Yeah, thank you very much. You know, the cup of coffee as soon as I sat down, fed me straight away. You know, let me go back and get my water. So fed me, watered me. Then I stayed with them, and then we were up in the evening, and obviously interested in what I'm doing and everything, where I'm from. So it was great, asking me loads of questions, which you know was really nice. All done through Google Translate, which, you know, without that I'd be so lost in my life, totally in my life really, because I use it everywhere. Thailand, China, everywhere. And then that night it's absolutely bouncing down, and in the morning it's bouncing down. So he's gone out doing some chores. So his wife said, oh, Carlos Andre said that you can stay if you want until the weather clears. So I'm embarrassed, you know, I'm a bit shy and everything, so I say no. Then he comes back and he says it again, so it's like, okay, they really mean it, you know, and you're not sure if people mean it or they're just trying to be nice or whatever. So and in Thailand they've got a great word for it called grenjai. We haven't got a word for it in English, have we? Where, you know, you're just a bit, you'd like to, but you're a bit embarrassed too, because you don't want to put people out and everything. So I said yes, and they were having a big family event, you know, and they invited me round to his parents' house. First we went to visit the parents and come back, and then we went for lunch and dinner at the parents' house. The whole family was there, about 25 of them. Everyone made me feel welcome, you know, no one. It was just an amazing day, you know, and it made me miss my family a bit, you know, and you know, and it's like, oh, do you want to stay this morning? Do you want to stay another day? And you know, come back and we'll go up the mountain, etc. You know, so I think I'll come back and go up the mountain with them and help them on the farm. You know, and they're worried about how dangerous it is for me and things, you know, and everything, and just meeting everyone. It's just been beautiful. It's just been an amazing time, you know. Part of me would have liked to stay, but I want to get to Tengo, and I want to go and visit this place, but I'll come back and go up the mountain with them. I think it takes a day, and then help them on the farm. You know, because they've got an eco farm. So I'll help them on their farm and try and give a little back. And you know, you know, they're saying like your family and that to me, and you know, you're like family. So it's just amazing. And I'll try and get a sim and I'll speak to them and show them that Helpex, because I think they'd probably enjoy that. You know. Where they have volunteers come and help them, but I don't know, I'll speak to them about that. It might just be that the timing was right with me and things, so, well, I don't know, I'm just lost, I'm really lost, you know, how grateful I am just under those circumstances, in dark, some weirdo on a bike, and then you invite them into your house, you know, I keep saying it. I've got to step up my game. People like Tony as well, who just off passing invited me in within minutes, you know, and this is, whole different experience, you know. Tony was great because we were having a great conversation, but this was totally, I guess Tony would have done the same, like, but, you know, so this is better. It's just like, you know, just introducing you to the whole family, being part of that totally different cultural setup and everything, you know, and loads of people that were babies, and, you know, dogs with chicken coming in the house. It was just amazing, it was just beautiful. I don't know, this trip was, I wanted to go see megalithic stuff, I wanted to get up mountains, but it's become massively about people, and that's what I don't have in my life, people, you know, transient friendships. That's how I live. So, peace out.